The Senate has officially released its bipartisan crypto market structure draft. This is a huge move towards a clear legal framework for Bitcoin and crypto trading in the US. The big impact: if Bitcoin and major crypto assets fall under CFTC oversight, they're treated as commodities, not securities, which means clear rules, easier exchange access, more institutional capital, real market structure. This is the kind of regulatory clarity that precedes large, long duration inflows. Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. As of Monday, November 10th, I wanted to give you guys another update to really show you what's happening across the board right now as far as XRP price is concerned. Bringing you guys an update on that as well. If you're looking across the board, a lot of green. Yes, a few handful coins down, but majority of the coins right now are up tremendously. The coins that are down right now, you're noticing a little bit of a trend. These coins were, moving towards the upside while the entire market were retracing. So, now you're seeing allocation of profit going back into some of the other altcoins, and you could see that across the board. But XRP once again up about 6.7%, with the price currently sitting at $2.53, up 7% on the Bitcoin side of things, with the valuation making its way back above 150 billion, to be exact, 151.3 billion dollars as of recording this update. And the 24-hour trading volume is literally through the roof at 6.1 billion, $2 billion increase over the last few hours, I would say. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, Treasury Scott Besson says today U.S. Treasury and the IRS News issued new guidance giving crypto exchange traded products, ETPs, a clear path to stake digital assets and share staking rewards with their retail investors. This move increases investors' benefits, boosts innovation, and keeps America the global leader in digital asset and blockchain technology. This is a huge move in the right direction. Pretty much what you want to look at it is it gives, the chance to actually earn these rewards if you are holding the ETFs. What does this do, you might think? Now maybe investors that have never touched crypto might now lean towards maybe looking into it, because there is some incentive, as you can see across the board. So big news in my opinion, as far as the ETF and the ETPs are concerned. Let's move forward. You can see Chairman French Hill says, we made progress during September and October on market structure for digital assets, and the Clarity Act, which we passed with 78 Democrats in the House back in July, is now subject to intensive work in the Senate. They're making strong progress, and I hope we can conclude that in the coming days. It's been heard by the shutdown, so I'm looking forward to working with them in getting across the floor to the President Trump's desk. So big, stuff happening. And speaking about ETF, take a look at it for yourself. Bitwise CEO says an XRP ETF would be huge, huge product. Hunter says that there is $100 trillion in assets sitting on TradeFi rails and will be flowing into crypto. Wow. Wow. And the first exposure most people will have to crypto is through ETFs. And Hunter believes there will be extremely high demand for XRP ETFs. DTCC now shows 11 XRP ETF tickers in active pre-launch, which of course we discussed last night. So very big things happening. And as far as the price of XRP is concerned, it's showing very exciting price action. I'm going to share why I would say this is exciting right now, in my opinion. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance is not slowing down. As I've said to you guys before, we're not showing any signs of weakness. We did see a little bit of a downside down to 59.77%, which is short-lived. You could see things picked up quite fast. We're currently sitting just below 60%. Bitcoin, on the other hand, you could see for yourself, did see a little bit of a minor pullback. Let's give Bitcoin a refresh live to see where it's currently sitting at. It made its way back above $106,000, but let me show you guys where the retracement was. You could see for yourself, we were sitting at about 106,500 not too long ago. We retested $104,667, but you can see things are picking up once again. But dominance is not showing any signs of slowing down like what we want to see. Yet the price of XRP is showing a positive price action. So could this be due to the ETF uh, what am I saying, guys? Like, I'm at a loss for words. Apologies. Could this be due to, obviously there's a lot of, rumors flying around that, XRP ETF is close. Could that be why you're seeing the price of XRP, reacting in a positive way? Absolutely. But take a look at it for yourself. The level that I talked to you guys about last night, $2.55, you could see for yourself, we retested above that key range not too long ago, but got rejected. So time and time out, that is a very important level to be, looking out for. We're very close to that. If we're able to break above here, I think we could start pushing up to where we were, back on October 27th, which was around $2.70, which again is also a very key resistance for XRP, as you guys know, which we obviously got rejected at on October 27th. But see for yourself. You can see, we went up to $2.57, but obviously multiple rejections at that price point, and that should tell you that this is a very important level to be watching out for. But on the bright side, this is a new monthly high for the month of November that we did set for XRP, which is a good sign here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I like the setup here right now, even though Bitcoin is not where I would like Bitcoin to be. But again, gradual, increases back up towards the upside. We want to see the price of Bitcoin get back into 23.6, of course, and start heading towards the upside. But most importantly, dominance needs to pull down. Very, very important. But yet, even though the dominance is not showing any signs of weakness, you're still seeing XRP, holding up quite strong in my opinion, especially when you zoom out. Speaking about zooming out, I want you guys to realize this, which I know a lot of people tend to neglect. Last year at this time, literally at this time, one XRP cost us 53 cents, and now it's at $2.52. And you can see for yourself that's still about a 373% increase from a year ago. So again, these are things that we don't really want to be overlooking. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX and peace.